Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Los Angeles Dodgers have signed Tommy Edman to an extension, 5-year, $74 million extension for the NLCS MVP. And I love this deal for the Dodgers. Absolutely love it. And I'm very biased on this one. Absolutely hate the Dodgers. Every offseason addition they've made, every couple $100 million they make, I complain. I complained when Blake Snell got signed like a child. And I'm just kidding. I mean, I was upset because it's just at one point with all the money they spend, it gets a little annoying because you're basically just building an all-star team. They spent over $1 billion last year. That was very annoying, and I did complain throughout that. But this is the one signing you're not going to see me complain about with the Dodgers. I wish they would have given him more. Big Tommy Edman fan. Sometimes it's very hard to be a big Tommy Edman fan when you hate a team so much. But I this past postseason with my team, the Astros, being eliminated, I found myself very oddly rooting for the Dodgers because of Tommy Edman. My cousin, Jonathan Weiss, is Tommy Edman's agent, alongside a couple other players like Alfonso Rivas, who's a guy who's like going back between the minors and the major leagues. Kevin Newman, who just signed with the other Los Angeles team, the Angels, with like a 1-year, $2.6 million deal. So now two of my cousin's clients are in Los Angeles. But basically all these guys kind of grew up together. Tommy Edman, Alfonso Rivas, Kevin Newman all grew up together, all played baseball together growing up. And they played baseball with my cousin Jonathan's sons, who are also my cousins, triplets. And so they all played baseball together, all friends. And then Jonathan became their agent. So with Jonathan knowing how big of a fan I am of baseball, like last year, I think it was in like October. No, I think it was like August or September of 2023. Alfonso, who was, I think, still with the Pirates, and Tommy Edman was still with St. Louis, where they were playing each other, and I got to get on the phone, talk with Tommy Edman and Alfonso Rivas, and had like a 10-minute phone conversation with the two of them, got to ask him a bunch of questions, and both are so nice guys. I actually just met Alfonso a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, at a wedding. So, yeah, and he's a cool dude. I actually didn't get to meet Tommy Edman at the wedding because he was still celebrating his World Series win. But so when, seeing throughout the whole run and seeing him have the success, knowing I have a connection with him, with my cousin being his agent, and also being able to speak to him on the phone. I've never had that kind of interaction with a baseball player. I've the closest thing I've had to interaction with the baseball players is like my mom ran into like Lance McCullers Jr. in like some store, and he signed something for me, and that was really it. That's the closest thing I've had. So, being able to see someone I've talked to, knowing someone really close to me is very close to him, just makes you want to root for the guy, and especially when he's playing as well as he was during the playoffs. And I'm going to go over his playoff numbers real quick. In the playoffs, 16 games, 61 at-bats, 12 runs scored, 20 hits, 5 doubles, two home runs, 13 RBIs. He's not a big home run hitter, but he gets hits when they need to happen. 13 RBIs in his 16 playoff games. 5 stolen bases, 3 walks, only 10 strikeouts, doesn't strike out often. His batting average is .328 in the postseason run, and his OPS was .862. Now, Tommy Edman was, got hurt at the end of the 2023 season, had to miss most of the year, or did not play at all with St. Louis in 2024 before he was traded. And when he got traded to LA, he was still injured, and he didn't come back for the first, I think, about 3 weeks or a month with LA. Then he finally was able to make a return to baseball and played 37 games at the end of the year with the Dodgers. 153 plate appearances, 139 at bats, 21 scored, 33 hits, 5 doubles, 1 triple, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs. Batting average was 237. OPS was 711. So, and he was doing solid with LA in 2024 before the postseason arrived in his 37 games. But if you compare it to what he did in the playoffs, it was not much of anything. Like if you for Tommy, compared to his previous years, it was pretty much close to what he had been doing in St. Louis. But you look at what he did postseason. He's never really had those type of numbers in the regular season. 2023 with St. Louis, he had a batting average of 248. 2022, 265. 2021, 262. 2020, 250. So those are all great numbers. I'm not saying they're bad, but you compare that to his 328 in the postseason, it's a lot different. And he's a stud. And he's pretty good defensively as well, and can play a bunch of positions. I mean, you can put him pretty much all over the place. I mean, he can play second base. Pretty sure that's his primary position. I know he can also play shortstop and play in the outfield. He can play center field, and I think he can play all in the outfield. I'm pretty sure. I've only seen him play second base and center field, but maybe I've seen him play shortstop as well. I'm not sure, but love this for Tommy. As much as I've hate to see the Dodgers spending millions and millions and millions, even billions, I wouldn't have been mad if they gave him some more money. Love the deal for the Dodgers. Love the deal for Tommy. Congratulations to him. Let me know your thoughts on the signing, it is a signing, but mainly the extent. This is an extension for Tommy Edman. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and peace out.